All right, perfect.
Boy.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Mark.
What's up, Ma?
The metaverse is pretty much the future of the internet. It's what comes after the mobile internet. So you almost have to think about where we've been and where we're heading. So in Web 1.0, that connected information, and you got the internet. That changed a lot of things, of course. In Web 2.0, you got e-commerce and the sharing economy, and you got social media. That obviously changed a lot of things and obviously created some of the tech juggernauts of today. And we're in the evolution of this Web 2.0 going into Web 3.0. And Web 3.0 connects people, places, and things. And sometimes these people, places, and assets can be in a fully virtual environment like VR, but they don't only have to be like that. They can also be in the physical world with some level of augmentation, kind of what we're doing with our phones when we're on Snapchat or Instagram and we're using filters or we're trying on virtual glasses. That is part of that future of the internet. And I think one of the overall goals is to unleash human creativity at a way we've never seen before, right? When you start to think about Web 3.0 and creators and community and authenticity, you're starting to see kind of a new evolution on how we're using technology to express ourselves. There's these whole opportunities happening around metaverse economy, metaverse commerce that are going to change the way we interact. The current projections put the metaverse market opportunity at 800 billion to $1 trillion by 2025. Fashion and beauty are definitely, some of the ones leading the way in this space. They've been doing, whether it's a virtual world inside Roblox, like a Ralph Lauren or a Vans did or Chipotle, or whether it's doing something in Fortnite, like a brand like Balenciaga or Montclair. You've got brands doing lots of different things in the space, trying to engage with communities in new ways. You've got, for example, Nike, purchasing and acquiring Artifact Studios, which is a metaverse-born brand. They're known for their cyber sneakers, so sneakers that only exist in a virtual space. So that acquisition to me is a watershed moment as to where business is heading. Another use case I would say is also for entertainment. Many of us probably attended our first concert inside a stadium, right? We were physically there seeing the artist. But for some younger generations, including my son, their first concert was Lil Nas X in Roblox. And just because they lived it in a virtual space, in a gaming platform in this case, didn't make it less real for him. He was very much present there in his avatar form, seeing the artist perform, and he lived it as, authentic and real to him. So most of the companies that are joining the metaverse or starting to do things in the metaverse are because they understand that this is where the internet is heading. And everyone's entering at a different pace. Not everyone's jumping in and creating worlds. They might be trying different pilots and things here and there. But I think most of the companies are starting to realize that they are going to need a metaverse strategy. They are going to need teams that understand some of these gaming and virtual spaces and augmented reality and cryptocurrency. So there will be an acceleration there on the needs of what, of the teams people are gonna need, just like, people never thought they would potentially need a chief digital officer back in Web 1.0 or before that. This is gonna give rise to new roles and there will be new needs for businesses. Business in the metaverse is going to be changing and evolving in some ways. So for many years, many of us have been doing what's called physical to physical commerce, right? We go to the store, we purchase an item, we take that item with us home. During Web 2.0, because of that connection with people and e-commerce, you would be able to go to a website, look for an item, pay using your credit card. What's happening in some of these spaces is the unlocking certain things. So you've got the virtual to virtual. So the gamer that buys the outfit for their avatar or the sword for Minecraft and paying Robux or B-Bucks. So if parents are listening, they're probably spending a lot of that money, that digital currency inside these games to buy an avatar skin or a sword, right? So that virtual to virtual. It's also what I'm really interested also is in thinking about physical to virtual. So a physical item that I buy that unlocks something for me in a virtual space, like a virtual experience or a pop-up or a certain perk, and also thinking about the virtual to physical. So if I buy something inside a virtual space, how does it get delivered to my house physically? So there are many people buying real estate in the metaverse, right? And to many people that seems a little silly or frivolous in sorts, but you almost have to view it as new ownership of digital assets, right? before, for example, with brands, they had to build on borrowed land. They had to, engage on Twitter or on Facebook or on different platforms, right? And communicate with their audiences there. What you're starting to see is that because they're able to own virtual land in some of these virtual worlds, usually on the blockchain, they're able to engage with communities in a different way, and they have true ownership, right? It's about property ownership in these spaces. I think, in the long run, because this is the future of the internet, this is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. So, lots of sectors, lots of companies are going to be impacted by this. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for wealth creation, for opportunities, for new investment vehicles. And definitely early adopters will probably be the ones that will reap a lot of the benefit.